Hail to the player. Let's get this show on the road. No time for acts.
She's in the zone, tapping away. She's got her own throne, buzzing keyboards, wires go. Welcome to my jingles, let's start the show. Click, 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 she's ready
Hail,
to strike.
Chloe Raccoon.
Dancing on
Don't
streets,
let cheap in 24/7 near your ice cream.
Raccoon power, shining bright, second tunes. All through the night, sound alive.
My friends, when it's moving, done this fight too loud. Get a job, they tell me, but what the hell is it that they say? The mess is what I am inside. Yeah, broke my heart, find nothing but losing I see, 'cause I'm something and I feel like I could fly. I do, man. Feeling lonely, looking at you now. Tell me how can I get out of this? Out there, out there, out there. Maybe I'm a fool. Is it everybody else? 90 years and I feel it all. And I'm sorry to say I don't care about you anyway. Like I am drunk and having fun. Get a job, they tell me. What the hell is it that they say? A mess is
Extras in the house. Pump it up.
Hail, world. Fans are here. Get ready for the interruption.
Lights go out. Feel the beat. No doubt. No doubt. Let's go. Let's show the love we grow.
Hail, our beloved pet Canadian. Glad to have you back.
Get down, get wild, lose all control. Carrot brings the heat. Let's steal the show.
Our beloved pet Canadian, get outer here. Creep.
Your day, welcome to the show. Crack open a tin and let the banner flow.
Glad you all
Thinking
endured
fun
those
with the
ads.
twitchy group.
It wasn't
MJ's
pleasant.
in the house and it's all for you.
While as strong as a chicky room, you sit stage spot on the screen for you. The meat for thongs or cold hat flare. Strap it to
Hail, MJ.
Good day,
Glad to
your day,
have you
welcome
back.
to the show. Crack open a tin and let the banner flow.
Raise your glass and shout to right.
Jay's in the chat, want a real tonight.
And I think we'll start. Hello, how you all doing? Hello MJ, hello Carrot House, hello Chloe. Nobody else lurking in the corner? I think that's all of us so far. Right. Yeah, the bot still thinks that he's... G'day, mate. The bot still thinks that he's Duke Nukem at the moment. So, hey, Raz, beat the system. I'm just going to change the bot's brain a bit, I think.
Hell, Rasputia, glad to have you.
Let's see what he makes of that instruction, shall we? Reload config. Change the bot's brain to a can of sardines. It would be an improvement, it has to be said, yes. In tomato sauce, of course, with a bit of added Worcestershire sauce as well. Click, click, typey, typey. Yep, I know you can't see. I want to see how it goes and see if you can glean an idea of what I might have done to him. Let's see how he is now.
Crikey. Welcome back, Magenko Tech. Let's get this MFM hardware finalized. Eh? No time for dilly-dallying.
That worked. Right. Okay, today's stream.
Magenko Tech, I'm feeling absolutely bon, sir. Just finished prodding a particularly grumpy gecko. What about you?
This is where the bot gets called mate. I want to finalize my new version of the MFM emulator's hardware and get it ordered. Currently it's looking like this, but I want to make a subtle change to it first. All these wires here, all these wires, traces here that go from the top section down to all these I/O pins. I want to, just in here if I can, split them all up, spread them all out and put a double row of headers. So that I can disconnect them and add jumpers and reroute them as I see fit. But I'm going to need a bit more room to do that, so I'm probably going to actually extend the whole lot down slightly to make a bit more space. Hey, switchgear, how you doing? As a resident Australian, you're about to fight the bot, yep.
Crikey. Welcome back, Switchgear HV. Hope you brought your best boots and a thirst for adventure. Let's get this MFM hardware finalized, and keep an eye out for any rogue sardines.
That's where we stick the bot on the Barbie, absolutely, yes. So all of these signals here, but not these ground ones, but all these signals here, I want to have jumpers on them so that I can disconnect them and reroute them and do things to them like that. So that making bodges to the next version becomes child's play. It's going really well, Switchgear.
MJ,
The software's coming on. Software's reached a...
gotta check for ticks, you know.
The software has reached a point now where really I need to have it connected to a real system to work on the writing side of things. And to do that, really, I need to finalize the various bodges and things and get it into a single solid piece that it can sit inside something. So I am doing that basically now. I am finalizing any changes that I want to make and make it easier to implement bodges in the future, because no doubt there will be more bodges. So I want to move this lot across. This one here doesn't need moving across, because that just goes to an IO pin. We may be filling in this weekend as well. I haven't seen any updates from him, but I haven't looked recently. So is he having a tough time of it, is he? I'm not surprised in the slightest. I think I would be, given the circumstances. Yeah, Gulliver passed away last week, which is why we were filling in this weekend. But I don't know if he's still planning on having another weekend off. He may be.
Welcome, Swarm, to the stream where pixels flicker and the chattel beat. Though you fluttered off, your presence remains. In whispers of wings and echoes of game. Here in Majenko space we unite to laugh
Crikey.
and cheer
Welcome
through
back.
the night.
A swarm of dead insects. Hope you brought your net.
There's 15 connections there. So I want a 2x15 connector. A 2x15 connector. Hey RF.
Heute Abend ist was los, RF-Programme. Du bist der Gast in unserer Gaudi der Hosen. Stolz und grandios. Willkommen hier zum Magenkurs. Straight Party, auf geht's, dass die Sorgen verschwinden. Hier bis heute.
G'day, RF programmer. Welcome back to me. Hope you're ready to dance along to some tunes. No time for ads. Gotta get back to the MFM hardware.
There's an episode of South Park where they take the piss out of Steve Irwin. That piss take of Steve Irwin is what I've told the bot to be. Bot drives a ute crashing with a lamppost after losing it on a roundabout. Yep. But the one thing that the parody of Steve Irwin loved to do was jam his thumb up animals' backsides. That was his favourite thing to do. I've just realised I'm squatting right down in the corner here. Let me just move my camera down a bit. I've got my seat in the low position at the moment. That's better. Canadian, Australian, very obnoxious, yes. Right, so that should give me the ability to have whatever connections go into whichever pins I want with jumper wires. The I/O pins I don't need to do. The SD card I'm not touching. That should be fine now with that arrangement. Shift my seat into high and accelerate out the room. Ah! I've got a pooch at my feet at the moment under the chair, so I've got to be careful what I do with my chair. I don't want to run her over. I use Elecro for my PCBs usually, because I've got a good relationship with them. Emergency fuzzies to the pup. Hey, fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. Belly rub, belly rub. There you go. She's had a belly rub for you. She's not getting fuzzies, the emergency, yes. She does love belly rubs. Right, let's find a suitable footprint for this. Pin header 254. 2x15 I need. Through hole, straight pin headers, double rows, correct pin numbering. That'll do nicely. And there it is. That's got to slot into here somewhere now. $100k channel point redeem. Drop everything and give doggy belly rubs. I would, but the doggy is only temporary. Goes home tomorrow. Now I'll probably be rearranging the pins of these to get them to fit. I'll route easier, get them in the right order. Because these are currently in this order, not the sort of interleaved order that I've got at the moment. You don't need to redeem it, just ask, yes. I don't fight. I rub that belly whenever required. Well, I find this kind of work on PCBs a luxury. Because when I was taught to do PCB design originally, it was using a ruler, a permanent marker, and for fancy things like chip footprints and connector footprints, those rub-on stencils. Doing it like this and getting them ordered, wow, this is just sheer luxury. Right, let's go to an actual millimetre size, shall we? Select everything, and I'm going to move this onto a millimetre point. That should be a 1mm angled corner there. So that's all aligned onto a millimetre now. Because I want to pull this into 150 on this side. like so. I'm going to move those holes around a bit eventually. I learned to do PCBs originally also. Good luck! And left to it, yep. CC1101 based temperature probes is top of your list. Something you can make on the back of a coin cell, which can monitor temperature in your own mesh network you design. Nice! Hardware design is more complicated, yeah. I know it violates the DRC. I'd like to move it so that it doesn't violate this DRC, but that's going to be a multi-step operation. It's a Baljamit.
House tonight, bringing love and lighting up the night. Feel the rhythm, everything's alright. Dancing close, hotter in
I want to go there temporarily.
the house. We'll keep it tight.
Welcome back, Balchet. Hope you are cooking up a river for you tonight.
In the house, I love it nice. Dance together through this endless.
Idiot mode thoroughly engaged. Your time is all pirated DOS or CAD and Protel. Oh, nice. Oh, we didn't have any software for this sort of thing. No. You forgot to do your food shopping today and you have no dinner in. Right, pizza time then. Let's add a little extra to this length here.
Crikey. The ads are here. Get ready for some dazzling distractions, folks.
I have to come up with plan B. I've told you, pizza. I might move these resistors down as well. So as to make more room for this in here. Well, Chloe, as I always say, it's better to be pissed off than it is to be pissed on. Unless you're in room 454, of course.
Crikey. Thanks for enduring those ads. Folks, it's a tough slog, but we appreciate you sticking around.
Right, lots of routing to do now. And changes of directions. So this one here is what? Ah, D8. Yeah, that one is not part of this. So I can throw this one over this way for the moment, out of the way. Okay, so the first one that I'm interested in here is P-Seek Complete, which wants to swap with D-Out 1. So D-Out. And P-Seek Complete. Need swapping over. This is where it becomes a tangled mess. Although maybe I should do it the more sensible way to prevent having a tangled mess. And just break these signals. If this was a sensible program, I'd be able to just drag that, but I can only do it by pressing the G key. How to do this, says boy. Yeah, you must need a drink. I do actually. I may have to go and get myself one. Then I shall do the same with these, just straighten them up a bit, tidy them up. Come on, grab it. No, grab the end, not the whole thing. Grab the end point. No, don't grab the whole lot, you stupid program. Thank you. It's got a mind of its own, this thing, I swear. Okay, so this is the out. I'll stick an X in front of it. And this one is XW data. Why don't you just put it down where I pressed the button to have it, instead of wandering off with it, you stupid program?
Seems Ben's dinner situation is more dramatic.
And why can't I move this around to where I need to see it
Let's hope he
while that window's open?
Solution A.
H cell naught. No, but just put it where I clicked. Don't attach it to the bloody mouse pointer. I clicked there to put a label there, so put a label there. Not stupid UI, this is. Extra clicks you don't need to do. And I've got my X's. So this is D cell. This is P step. P direction. P seek complete. Doesn't surprise me, Ben. That's the fun of running bleeding edge stuff. That's why we do it. We like the challenge. We are live beta testers and a vital part of the software development process. So this is XP write fault. XP index. XP ready. And XP write gate. And the same down in this column. Right, that should help me get things ordered right now. You prefer to be part of the development process when you're paid for it? Well, that's fine if software is paid for software. But when it's open source, you rely on the community doing a lot of your testing for you. Right, so what was I swapping? D out and seek complete. The hot rocks.
Crikey. Welcome back, Hot Rocks girl. Hope you brought your boots. We're wrangling some serious hardware today.
A brightly painted Model T Ford trundles across the suddenly sawdust-covered landscape. With a frantic parping and wheezing sound, it stops in chat, and the wheels fall off. A door opens, and 56 apparently drunken yaks emerge with their usual entourage of goats, all followed by a clownishly made-up human. The figure removes the day-glow orange wig, tennis ball-sized red nose, humorously sized over trousers, and size 97 shoes, revealing a miserable-looking Alison. Parp, people.
Welcome, mate. Hope you brought your own.
Hello, Alison.
Ben's looking a bit peckish.
Regis68, hello, thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Don't mind the bot, he's a bit insane. So that one and this one need copying and moving around there. If you're wondering what we're doing, I'm finalising the design of the current iteration of my MFM emulator, and I'm inserting a jumper block into the flow of main data going into the Pi Pico that it runs on. so that I can interrupt signals and put test probes on and reroute signals without having to cut tracks and things like that. And I'm just in the process of rerouting the signals so that they are logical and fit with the existing design. So, update that. That one is now happy.
A swarm of dead insects jazz. Ah, it's like a swarm of confused beetles tap dancing on a tin roof. Give me a good rock and a many day.
So, track naught is the next one, which has currently got W data assigned to it. So, W data and track naught need swapping over. Right, this one now is happy here. Next one, H cell naught and P step need swapping over so that that can route to that. There's P step, H cell naught. And P step. That'll now route that one into there. Okay. Right fault and H cell 1 are the next ones to swap. That's exactly what I think when it starts every time. That, hey, up here we go with Thomas the Tank Engine. And then it goes into give my regards to Broadway. Okay, HL2 and P direction. Right, HL3 becomes P index. Right, we're getting there gradually. Next, P right gate turns into D cell. Next, D out becomes H cell 0. We're gradually running out of things to move around now. D out becomes H cell 0, is it? H cell 0, D out, yes.
Crikey. Sleepy developers back. Hey. Good on.
It's a sleepy one.
Hope you brought your boots and a thirst for adventure.
How's the sleepy developer today? And don't say sleepy. Okay, the next one to deal with is W data becomes H cell 2. Look at this, I'm doing them 2 at a time now. Come on, F8, not F7. Let's get rid of these ones out of the way, they don't need to be there. Pick 20 should be here tomorrow. Excellent, excellent. Did the C64 seller get back to you about about keeping the C64 or not? Can you keep that one for spares?
Crikey. The adverts are here. Don't go anywhere, folks. But these are ads, not tech news.
Right, this one here is the drive LED input. Which is separate to all this block. So I'm going to ignore that one for the moment and come back to that later. So I'll probably put that on the other side of the board. They never did get back to you. Oh well, just keep it then. They obviously don't want it. So H cell 1 becomes H cell 0. Well, if it's known to be non-functional, they probably see it as having no real value.
It's a jungle out there, even in the digital world.
F8, enter, escape. Hey, G-Pen.
Jump in the ride, let's hit the road. Jeep is here with the tail to unload. Cats in the back, vibing on the beat. Like Kentucky, now they're obsolete. Welcome to the chaos, to the
Right.
ride.
Welcome back to G2. Hope you brought your boots and a strong stomach, because we're about to get into some serious MFM hardware.
Where is this one going? Because I think it's coming this way. To P ready down here somewhere. Ah, there's P ready. That's where it's taking me to. Go away, you. that needs to go. Then I can see this wants to go across this way all the way to here. Ooh. That was a surprise. Do I want that to be here? I might actually. And the easiest way to do that is just going to be like that. Then I can take P ready, move it up here, grab these two, move them there. Oh, stupid program. Because I copied and pasted this, or cut and pasted this, it thinks it's a different, completely different thing.
RHK77 says, hello.
Even though it's got the same name. Hey, thanks for the bits, RHK. So I have to take this one that it's done down here, which is named the same, and move this instead, because you can't just copy and paste it and place it where it should be.
RHK77. Hope you brought your own net, because we're wrangling some serious hardware today.
Right, this wants to be on the other side to get to here. Oh, get rid of that rubbish. Okay, that's sorted that problem. I was wondering why there was 5 connections here but only 4 pins up here. So. Okay, so let's swap D cell and H cell 2 now. D cell. And H cell 2. Swap D cell 2, hey. Yes. This is almost in the right order now. There's only these two to swap over. I can take that one to there, that one to there. Now it's just H cells 2 and 3. I just pull those two down and move those two up. There we go. That's it done roughly on that side. Now theoretically, that's decided that that's attached to there even though it's not. Come on. It just moved. Thank you. Theoretically, these should all be in the same order. Are you off already, Hot Rocks? Gah, you lightweight. I'll see you later. Right, Hot Rocks can go, Hot Rocks can go. Hot Rocks has extra privileges, you know, Carrot House, because Hot Rocks donated hardware to the channel. All you've ever donated is your charm and good looks. Majenko Purgatory. Aren't you all in Majenko Purgatory? That's why you're here? Oh, come back. Now this one I might actually be able to sneak up. No, we're still on this one. No, this one does go there. What am I thinking? This one. I'll do that in a moment. This one, I'm thinking I might be able to just sneak up through into here. Oi, stupid program. I did not tell you to go that way. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. I told you to go that way. Then through here. Then if this gets moved like that, it can sneak up that way to there. Cunning. There we go. That's that bit sort of sorted. Now I've just got this one to find a route for. And I might be able to sneak it up this way. I'll make a gap there. And bring it up here. I could sneak it up this way. It's a Dopaz! And through to there. Sneaky. Thanks for the 30 bits, Dopaz. Another sneaky trace. I like sneaky traces. Let's just compress these down to where they should be.
Hope you brought your thumb, because there's plenty of fascinating critters to investigate. Now let's get back to finalizing this MFM hardware iteration and ignore those ads.
Looking a bit tidier. Indeed, G-Pin. Got both of your thumbs with you and ready to investigate the critters. Excellent. Just don't ask what it is that the bot wants to do with the thumb. You can guess if you want. You've been told to behave, yeah. Let's just say the crikey is in an Australian accent. Cheapin's in charge, oh God help us. Positive or negative charge? Well, yes, that's the question, isn't it? Around here it can be hard to tell. That's gone and got itself stuck through there now, hasn't it? Let's take that out of the way. Let's take this side of here, I think. How are we looking? Not too shabby. Where the hell are you going? All the way down to there, okay.
Crikey, it seems like everyone's got a thumb ready to investigate critters today. Let's hope no one needs a poke in the backside.
This can come down this way through the middle of these resistors to get to there. And these go this side straight down to these. Okay, we're looking good. Still need to connect up the power line here to there, there, and there. For wherever it needs to go.
Oh, pass, Cracky. You're serious. A biologist without poking? That's like a baker without flour. But all right. I'll restrain myself. For now.
Is that it? Where does that go? That's D cell.
Go past Cracky. A fair point. I became a biologist the moment Majenko decided I needed a personality. Now, leave me be. I'm observing a particularly fascinating dust bunny.
D cell goes there though. So what the hell is this pin then, D cell? Oh, that should be going to across to there now, shouldn't it? You might be right, G-Pin, but specifically, he is a parody of Steve Irwin. Very much based on the parody of Steve Irwin created by South Park. The only thing he wants to do is wrestle animals and jam his thumb up their arse. Right. So I need to connect from there to there.
MJ Crikey. You wounded me, but you might have a point. Perhaps a touch of Duke Nukem's charm is needed. Don't tell Majenko, though. He's got enough to...
That makes sense at least, yes.
Crikey. The ads are here, folks. Let's endure these tech news headlines.
Time for another sneaky trace, I think. Straight down the middle of here. Which can then come out this way. And then up to there. And all that rubbish goes. Excellent. Ooh, what's this here? Track 0. Should be going to here. Okay.
Crikey.
So that's also track 0 there.
Folks, it's a tough job, but someone's gotta keep the lights on.
Why have I got 2 copies of track 0 there? So that's track 0 and needs to go to that track 0 there. So why that was going all the way down to there, I don't know. Miss P ready can move. This track 0 can go there.
Jeepin' 24/7, crikey. Word gets around fast. Eh? Well, it's a vital part of the job ensuring the critters are healthy. Recently, let's just say I found a rather impressive collection of eucalyptus leaves in a wombat's well. You get the picture. Fascinating stuff.
All that rubbish goes, hey, who removed the bot? Right. 3D viewer. This is how we are looking now. I need to put some labels on this so I know what the pins are.
Jeepin' 24/7 Lemmy winks. Crikey, mate, those little fellows are elusive. I've chased 'em across the outback, through the rainforest, still no luck. They are probably laughing at me from a burrow full of eucalyptus leaves.
This is the debug header of shame. Yep, absolutely it is. All the important signals go through this header so that I can disconnect them and reroute them to where they should be. I'll just cover it in a row of jumpers for normal operation. Oh, come back. Okay, front silk screen. And where are we? That's what I want, isn't it? Ooh, I think the pooch has escaped. I'm going to go close the door properly. There we go. Lock the pooch out. The pooch made an escape. Maybe it too was located in that wombat. So that's actually hate cell 3. Let's see if I can just squash it sideways a bit. There we go, a bit more room. I can't put the full names of some of these on because there's not going to be enough room. But it'll let me at least have an idea what they are. No, I need that so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Right.
MJ, right then. Listen up. Majenko's PCB power supplies use at your own risk. No warranties provided for spontaneous combustion, unexpected sparks, or the sudden appearance of tiny, angry crocodiles. Majenko bot accepts no responsibility for lost eyebrows or existential dread. You're welcome.
I'm not expecting exploding power supplies on this board that has no power supply. Right, that reminds me, I need to update this list, don't I? I need to add an MB60893 and a RAS PL. The list of names is growing longer. All of you that have kept me sane throughout this adventure. I'm running out of space on the back now. I have to start a second column. The list is not a cult, right? Right. On this list, yes. If we're expecting angry crocodiles, you never know. Well, I use the term sane very loosely. Very loosely. You certainly did help, yes. You helped keep me sane, as I said, and that's important. Or you stopped me getting any more insane, shall we say. And after, oh, Daft Punkle. Yeah, you're already on that. Can I keep sane installed? Nope. I'd rather resort to a Twain driver. Moral support is what you claim. Yep. Moral support helps.
Crikey. Welcome back, Daft Punkle. Hope he brought his net. We're about to wrangle some serious tech. Don't forget to check out the ads. They are a real Sue.
Raspbian was actually helpful, absolutely, yes. Raspbian was certainly very helpful. And there's somebody else I need to add who's been helpful, but I can't for the life of me remember his name. Or their name. It's CDXXDXQVZ, or something like that. There's lots of X's and CDs in it, and I can't remember who it is. I can't remember how you spell it, so if it happens to turn up again, I will be sure to add them to the list. Because I've not been keeping track. Anywhere as a ground plane cuts under read-write tracks? Don't know yet. But all these wires that you see dotted around here are stitching ground planes together. There's an option somewhere, and I can't remember where it is, to hide the ground plane things. I've got to do that, haven't I? There we go. So all these are stitching the ground planes around the read-write data pins here and things like that. Walkies time for you. Enjoy your walkies. So we've certainly got good grounding around those. That's the important ones, the differential pairs, which are almost exactly the same length and mirroring each other on the top and bottom of the board. Thank you. That one was a bloody awful one. I must sort out my YouTube music library sometime and get rid of a load of this crap that's in there. There is a lot of crap. That's the name I was looking for, thank you. I knew I could rely on my mods. He goes directly underneath you as well, Ben. Let's do it right this time and actually press OK. Had to scrub through some of last week's VODs, yep. Well done. Thank you for that. Like I said, lots of CDs and X's. CD, XXX, DX, DRTX, yeah. He definitely gets a mention. Well, I assume I'm assuming it's a he, but who knows. Chloe is no longer directly underneath you. You have a buffer between you and Chloe. Less likely to be attacked by a raccoon, yep. Right, so back to millimeter grid, and let's sort these holes out. They're 5 millimeters in from the edge there. And from there. That's about right for there, I think. $175.45, yep, that's good. $175.45, eh? No. Give me the properties of the one that I'm hovering over. Yeah, $175.55. $35.155, and this one also wants to go to the same as that one and that one, so that was $35.155. So 35. $35.45. $35.45. Yeah. Let's clean these up a bit. Hey, thanks for the follow, Tobias MCR, is it? Tobias MCR.
Crikey. Welcome, mate. Hope you brought your boots. We're wrestling with some serious hardware today.
I don't like how close that is to there, but I want to keep them a perfect rectangle if I can. But that should be fine, there's plenty of room there. Right, is this going to work, do we think? Probably not. But at least we now have the ability to fudge it to make it work through jumpers. Because we've got all the signals that we could have and all their destinations. Which should be okay, I hope. Right.
Ads are here. Get ready.
DRC.
Dazzling distractions, folks. Don't go poking any crocodiles while they're on.
Rear solder mask aperture bridges items with different nets. Oh, it's complaining about these. Yeah, I know, that's fine. It's the connectors. They're perfectly fine. Ignore those.
Crikey, thanks for enduring those ads. Folks, it's a jumble out there, even in the digital world.
Let's do the whole lot. Footprint has malformed courtyard self-intersecting. Does it? Well, that's nice. I don't care. Why would I care about the courtyard being malformed? On this one here that I downloaded. I really don't care. Clearance violation, that's the ones that I'm more interested in. Is it that one you're telling me about? Clearance 0.2, actual 0.16. J8 pin to J8 pin 6. That shouldn't be going there, I think. That's why. Things have got messed up here. Thank you, DRC, for sorting that out for me. Of course, I dragged all those down, but not this. So these don't go to the right places now. Yeah, I can't see it being a problem for us. I mean, all the signals are snaking all around the houses, so. 5 megahertz is bugger all. If it was 50 megahertz, then I'd start to worry. But 5 megahertz is nah. Depends which glasses I've got on, actually, yes, whether I see it being a problem or not. In these glasses, which have got a slight tint to them to cut out, to reduce blue light, it all looks perfectly fine to me. Giggles or goggles? Cleaning up weird traces and 9% is correcting footprints in non-standard libraries. Yep. Quite. Where have you gone? And the rest of the time is spent finding the windows that just randomly disappear. Rear solder mask, aperture, bridges, items. Yeah, go away. Violations 0, that's a good sign. Missing connection between items. Between there and there, apparently. Oh yeah, so there is. There we go.
Well, it seems men's food-related anxieties are reaching critical mass. I'm just hoping no raccoons get involved. They are surprisingly territorial about pizza. You know.
Yeah, that's all fine. Everything looks good. Save. Close. Close. Add these. And get it up on GitHub. Personally, you'd move U1, U2 all the way to the lower right corner, close to the Pico. These ones here, you mean? Move them down closer to here. Could do, could do. If we need to, we will, but we won't for now. Because these are going via here to go to here. So that I've got the ability to move pins to wherever. Because the write data and data out are these coming via these pins here, so that I can, if I need to, I can move them up to over here or something, or just jumper wires between them to make doing bodges a lot easier, and also to make monitoring of the pin 4 goes through there. I can probably optimise that a bit. Through there. And we've got ground all through there. And through there. And then it enters this rat's nest. And this one goes through here, follows it. They go snuggled together all the way down. So there's grounds around and there's ground above. Yeah, I can't see it being the slightest bit of a problem. Not at these speeds. I mean, 5 meg is nothing, absolutely nothing. If it does become a problem, then I'll either move them or we'll look at the possibility of going to a 4-layer and have a proper ground and power plane inside. Or I can, yeah, moving them down would be no problem. Once we've sort of got the basics working, it's top plane is ground 2, yes. So the only place where there is no ground really is there and there. And a bit there. And then there's ground everywhere else until we reach here. So it's only tiny breaks. I mean, I could put a gap down here and get a bit of ground plane in here. Between U7, U9, yeah, here it's a tangled mess. There's not a lot I can do about that. I mean, I've got ground coming up here now. In fact, I shall put a let's move that slightly now. Let's pop a couple of wires in there just to stitch those ground planes together. And another one in there. There's just not enough room here to have another ground going through there, really. More unground related tracks on the controller, yeah. This is very true. I think that's probably about as good as we're going to get, and it's more than we need, I'm sure. I mean, a lot of these signals, actually no, would there be? No, they're mostly pulled up, aren't they, when idle? So they'll be 5 volts, these signals. Probably not that much special care, to be honest. Because I say 5 megahertz is absolutely 5 megahertz is DC to some people. Talk to an RF engineer. 5 megahertz is DC. Today with multi-layer boards, yes. Right, I've got a bit of ground squirting down into there. And if I were to put a wire in there, I would then get a bit of ground in there. Pop another ground wire in there as well. Most RF equipment starts measuring at 10, yeah. This is true, RF, this is true. We're not really at a stage at the moment where we need to worry too much about signal integrity. I don't mind if I get some read errors or write errors at this stage in it, so long as I can get it controlling it and basic signals going in and out. Whether those signals are entirely correct or not, due to the circuit design, I'm not too worried about. If they turn out to be perfectly fine, then excellent. Otherwise, we can look at optimizing these parts of the circuit later on. Problems for future me, absolutely. I mean, SPI runs at higher frequencies than this. And you run that through wires. So, yeah, I can't see there being the slightest bit of a problem. And I2C. Well, I2C is actually slower. That's only 400 kilohertz. Well, there's high-speed I2C that goes into the megahertz range, but 400 kilohertz for I2C. But no, SPI can quite happily run at 20-odd megahertz through crappy jumper wires. I'm running SDIO at 60-odd megahertz through jumper wires, and the signal integrity is fine. A slight lack of ground in a couple of places along the route's not going to have any effect on a 5 megahertz signal. It's really not. The successor of I2C with faster signal speed. Yeah, so it's the higher speed variant. Which goes up into the megahertz range. But the original I2C was only 400 kilohertz. So slow. .33 megabits, yeah. I've never actually come across it in real life, that one. Only in theory.
Crikey.
I guess there are things for...
Seems like someone's
Like in modern mobile phones and things probably use it.
has to ignore M and focus on the MFM hardware. Don't want to miss a thing.
He's quoting Aerosmith lyrics now. Nutter. Right, I want to modify my corners here because they're too small. Because I like big corners and I cannot lie.
Crikey. Thanks for enduring those ads. Folks, it's a jumble out there, even in the digital world. Can't really do anything here because of the connectors, but the rest of it, there we go. 3D view. There we go. No sharp corners. Don't like sharp corners on PCBs. You can hurt yourself on sharp corners. Can't really do much here about the sharp corners, but well, they're rounded off a bit. But I do like rounded corners on my PCBs. On the PCB printer. Now send it to China. Most equipment does require a good blood sacrifice. Here are the goats again. But I'm thinking I may have to
design a 3D printed bracket for the front of it with a little slot for the USB socket, little slot for the SD card, and a little slot for the LED to poke through. That looks like a full height hard drive. Come back. Where have you gone? But I think we might be there. At least on this iteration. And there's a lot of things I've not tested on this at all, whether they are even remotely going to work. So I thought I should roll another one with the bodges and the ability to do more bodges, so that I'm not dealing with this tangled mess that I've got here, and can actually do some proper then diagnosis and programming and testing and things on real live signals coming from the VAC station. Because one of the signals that I need for that is just doesn't exist on my current design. Speaker for simulated clicks and whirs. I'm not sure whether to have that actually on the board or not. You've got 4 general purpose I/O pins here, which you could connect up to a speaker or to a piezo transducer or whatever you want for the sound. So that's going to be a second, well, I can't really say second iteration because this is second iteration, but second major iteration decision as to whether I add that onto the board or not. I might do, I might not. But certainly I want to have the ability for sound in software, but that can just come out through one of these GPIO pins and you can connect up your own speaker. Heck, you can plug it into a 100-watt amplifier if you want then. My best Foley sounds, yep, absolutely. But with 4 pins, let me just have a think. Data, master clock, left-right clock, and select. Yeah, we should have enough pins there actually to do I2S. So you could actually plug in a DAC to it. Actually, thinking about that, there's a change I want to make. I want to move the LED. The drive LED currently comes from here. I want to move it to here where IO0 is, so that all 4 IO pins here are consecutive. Oh, except they're not, are they? 22, 26, 27, 28. They're not actually consecutive. Thank you very much, Raspberry. But maybe I should move the LED down to there anyway. So that those pins are all at least together on the board, and those 3 at least are consecutive. I'm thinking for PIO operation. So this is the drive LED, which now is not the drive LED. Well, it wasn't the drive LED, it is now, yeah. And the drive LED was going to here. That just needs to go to there now, doesn't it? Just a little wire across to that. Then onto that one. Hey. Right, that's cleaned that little bit up. Now these IOs are all incorrect now, but all heading over the same way now, which is good. U to select up until the first join, and then it's W, or UU rather, not W, UU to select past that. Clean these up. Let's turn those off, they're annoying me. Right. That can come through here. I wish it would actually put it through where I am going, not where it fancies going. Oh, I'll straighten that out later. There's not much ground around, that one is there, so maybe I'll actually take this one this side, give it a bit more room there. And actually I'm going to move this up one, so it goes through here. And that one through there. That one through there. That gives me quite a bit of space around that ground pin, and it can link down to this ground pin as well. I hate the way it does that. So idiotic. But I hit this like absolutely, what is it, 6 in the morning there now? Something ridiculous? I'll see you next stream. That'll be Wednesday, the next stream. I look forward to it. Don't know what we'll be doing, probably more of this crap. It takes me forever to order PCBs. I like to sleep on my designs for a good week before I order them, because I always come up with something that I've missed. Please be it's a good, like good cheese. They must get mature. Absolutely. Definitely to develop holes. Yeah, they do. Speaking of cheese, now I'm hungry. Yeah, not surprised. Cheese does that to you.
Crikey. Seems like PCB layouts are getting ripe like a good cheese. Hope they don't stink too much when they's finished.
Once this is done and working, I'm going to take this whole design and compress the whole thing down to a small 100% surface mount little device with a couple of connectors on it. With the RP2350 chip directly soldered onto it and all that sort of thing, all as just one tiny little device. Crunched down. You can either make your own through hole like this, maybe buy a kit with all the components, or buy a pre-made tiny little one to just throw in and get going. There's going to be the options for acquiring these, or download the files and get your own printed. Yeah. This is the version which is. Once your jingle finishes.
So shout out power with the crew, put the dice down here to from floppy this to a warm CIT. Welcome
Crikey.
PC Mother's Tech
Welcome
History.
back, PC Markers. Hope you brought your thumb. We's got critters to prod.
Shift divine, retrobites with that Greek design. Raise your glass, enjoy the theme. PC Mother's powers up the stream.
Hello PC, right. Yeah, this version is the chunky components version, which is for hand building by people that can't do tiny surface mount components, and for ease of debugging and bodging and probing whilst developing. So we will end up with this version, or well, a version based on this, which you can either download the files and get them made or printed up in China, whatever, and build your own, or possibly buy it as a kit with all the components ready for you to solder in yourself. And we'll have a surface mount tiny one that you can just buy as an off-the-shelf product, or download the files for, get them made in China and whatever. So because it's all open source, you can do what you want with it. So Raspel, if you want to create your own version with better signal integrity, you're more than welcome to go for it. But at the moment we are in the can we get this even remotely working stage. And what is this trace doing here? Why the hell have I got that going down and then back up again? Must be, oh, there were some signals going across there at some point. But not now. So we can do this 100% on this side now. With a nice little fuse trace here. Just grab the end, don't wiggle it.
Crikey, the ants are here. Time for a break from the critters, folks.
I could do now, actually, now that there isn't those other traces going across. Bring it down this way, yes. It's not happy there. My other option was to actually just move this down slightly and have a trace going both sides of that pin. But it's only going up to the I/O header to provide power to the I/O header. So it's not that critical. But yeah, moving it down now would be a more logical solution. In fact, yeah, it wants to end up on the top line, really. And it doesn't need to be a big, fat, chunky one.
Crikey,
Because as I say, it's only providing to here.
folks.
So I'll keep it as a
There, even in the digital world.
as this slightly narrower trace. Bring it up to that. You're down to only 16 litres of 7-Up left and 14 litres of Coke. That's getting critical, Chloe. That is getting critical. You want to get out there and get yourself some more... Hey! Thanks for the follow, Campbell Lee Hamster. Campbell Lee Hamster. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Madhouse.
Crikey, welcome aboard, mate. Hope you're ready for some fascinating critters and a bit of mayhem.
That's what happens when you don't go shopping. You start to run low on supplies. You're officially named Burp Suit. Madhouse, and the maddest of them all is the bot. Yep, absolutely. If you're wondering what we're up to, I am putting the final finishing touches to the second iteration of my MFM hard drive emulator, prior to doing some more coding and testing on it once I've got this version made up and working. It incorporates some bodges that we put in a couple of weeks ago, and more bodges that I've done since, and some undoing of some bodges, and some rebodges, and more ideas, and a big header with most of the main signals on it, so that I can reroute the signals so I don't have to do bodges again. And we are reaching the end stages of this redesign. And the real one looks currently like this. Where are we? Like this it looks currently. And as you can see, there's bodges all over it, bodge wires on the bottom. So it didn't work as I intended originally, because there was things I hadn't noticed before about how it had to be. So yeah. I might move that activity LED stuff down closer to the actual LED. Nothing improves the design like actually building it. Absolutely, Chloe. I am completely 100% with you there. Not only do you find things that you didn't think about at the time, but it also proves whether your ideas work or not. What's going on with this stupid program? Where's this track come from? There, thank you. You missed putting solder mask over edge connect pins, yeah. Been there, done that. In fact, fairly recently I put together a footprint and forgot to forgot the mask layer cutouts for the connector. I felt a right nana. Actually, let's delete. Let's go to millimeter grid. Oh, let's delete these while I'm at it. Is that actually going to line up, or is it? It's a different grid alignment, isn't it, on this? Yeah. These are on a different grid alignment, this header. That's close enough. Close enough for government work. Having fun with Q30's range system at the moment. Oh dear. When you fill her, it starts at 311 miles, starts to climb. You want to get 650 out of it. But it resets at random times. So at the moment, you've used just over half a tank and it estimates you have 190 miles left. Despite doing over 400 miles on the rest of the tank, yeah. Oops, RHK, that's all I can say. Oops. Forgetting the inner layers, that's, yeah, that's a definite oops moment. And this is why I love 3D views of boards, and why on my previous system that I used to use, I actually had a whole little Python script that was a plug-in to Blender that would import everything from the PCB shape and all the components and things and build the PCB for me in Blender. Because you can see instantly that, yeah, I've got all the solder mask away from these connectors on the edge, and all these connectors are fine, and the actual positioning of the components, I can see that there's enough clearance between them to be able to hand build it and things like that visually, and that components are the right way round and things like that. It's just a good sanity check. Not that we have any sanity here, mind. Things like this, I need to move, oops. I need to move the label J5 there, because it's right on the solder pads. So I need to sort that. That J5 is in a terrible position. Yeah, the stuff that I got from doing it in Blender, I mean, it was phenomenal stuff. I'm not sure I've got any of that available nowadays. I've pretty much migrated now to KiCad. Let's see if this will work. It may not. Nope, there it goes. The slots are for cooling, yes. This is probably all external linked stuff that's no longer there, isn't it? Yeah. No, that's not going to work. I might have an image though. Yeah. That's it in location.
Crikey. Welcome back, Viaco.
There we go.
Hope you brought your boots. It's gonna be a wild ride.
That's my product that I was making at the time. Let's just go start up PNG. There it is. Oh, look at that. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to get that out of KiCad, wouldn't you? And that was all automated. I'd press one button and boom, it would come out with something like that. Pretty good stuff. I spent a lot of time working on that script and a lot of time working on the components. Yep, 32MZ, yeah. 2048 EFH 100, is it? Yeah, EFH 100, yes. With the TFT screen and 16-bit stereo DAC and SD card and all sorts. That's the layout. For doing multimedia applications, all programmed through the Arduino framework. And I have one here somewhere, I think. It's kind of buried. In my small box of microcontrollers. There it is. It's a bit grubby and smeggy from being dumped in the bottom of a box for ages, but there's the real thing. 3D printed case for it and everything. Worked nicely, that does. Or did. I don't know if it does now. But yeah, that was a fun project to build. But now I need to do something similar for KiCad to get that sort of quality out of it. Forget about the Arduino stuff, just a working PIC32. PSU explodes. No chance. No, the PSU on it is really nice actually. The PSU is that chip there, or that chip there, there's two of them. That's the PSU. My favourite little switching regulators, those are tiny little things. Integrated inductor and everything, just give it a couple of capacitors, a couple of resistors and Bob's your uncle. Little wafer thin PCB with an inductor on it and everything. I'm not selling these unfortunately at the moment because well, I could do. I stopped making these during the lockdown because I could not get those power supplies. They'd gone completely, which was a bummer because I used them in a lot of things. And I've just not got around to redesigning it with a different one. So but yeah, I shipped to Germany for stuff. Yeah, I ship all over the world. So I need to get around to sort of making those again because they were lovely. It has where are we? Yeah, ISP header for the main MCU, ISP header for the little PIC32 up here that's acting as a USB serial interface. Arduino style interface, but that's irrelevant really. But all the rest is Arduino-y, yeah. So yeah, you can directly program it with your favourite hardware programmer, or use the bootloader to talk to it through either serial over USB or direct USB. And I just pinned that stupid thing. I don't want that pinned, thank you. Go away. Welcome back, Swarm. Well, ChipKit is on its way out, really. It's unfortunate, but it is. Ever since Microchip basically dropped us and stopped giving us compiler updates and left us hanging on a 32-bit compiler, it kind of killed the project, really. So the new guest dog is being a right pain in the backside. Well, it's a bit of a queen, isn't it? It's royalty, and you're not treating it like royalty. Where's the foie gras? So yeah, the ChipKit project has unfortunately pretty much died, which is a shame because I used to love it. So, but I can still make PIC32 stuff if you want PIC32 stuff. I mean, I've got a whole box of PCBs for making these and my Lenny, which is, actually I might have some pictures on here. which is, have I got a good picture of it or not? Oh, a bit overexposed, that one. There it is. Which is your standard sort of Arduino footprint with a PIC32 MX 270 on it. Aimed at being a replacement for the Arduino Leonardo with direct USB connection. I've got hundreds of PCBs for making these.
The adverts.
I just got to get the components, put them together.
That air, folks. It's full of tech news.
There's another good shot of it. All rendered, Blender. I did various versions of it. I did a version specifically for Microchip to sell themselves, and so I need to get around to making those again and putting them up for sale. Have I experience with the micro recompilers? I did look at them at one point, yes. Yeah, the bot's brain's broken again. I did look at them once, yes, for a while. I think very nice products, but not my style. I'm a pure C programmer.
For enduring those ads, folks. It's a real test of patience. I know.
Order Lenny just for fun. Can you order them? They're out of stock, aren't they? I need to order in a stock of components and build a batch, really. I promised one for Shelby as well at one point. I need to make him one and send it over. Have I got one here in my mound? I should have, I'm sure. I tend to use them and lose them. Oh, here's an early prototype in green. You can tell it's an early prototype because it's got USB Mini on it. That's a very early prototype. I should have one here, I'm sure. Maybe not. Oh, here though. There's an even earlier prototype with the original Lenny font on it that I had. No, I don't think I've got a standard red one around at the moment. Not in this pile anyway. Far too many boards. Ah, there's one without any headers on it. They're a very simple board. That's just a couple of simple linear regulators, a clock chip, a microcontroller, and a few diodes and things. There's nothing really to it. Speaking of Shelby, big TTs, way. Mini is better than micro, I completely agree with you. Lemmings font, yes. Order was confirmed. I need to build it then, don't I? I might be rescuing... Actually, yeah. Clean this one up, stick some headers on it, job done. Or rescue components from another one. I've got some components around, but I need to order some. I'm low on some components because I haven't built any of these boards for ages. So I need to. Actually, there's one there that's seen better days. I've obviously rescued that CPU from MCU from something else. Oh, I think he's probably forgotten. Oh, there's an order come through. I know where you live now. Whoa, I can come and get you. That should blow up at the end, surely. Oh no!
Lighting up the screen, so fresh, so fun. In the chat, they're number one.
Right, what time are we at now? Oh, blimey, it's 9:20 already. God, I've only got half an hour or so left. Ah, what a mess. Oh, this is a nice one. It's turning into show and tell now, isn't it? This isn't one of mine, this is a development board that somebody else gave me, but this is a really nice system, this one. I've been meaning to look into these chips more, but I've never really got to grips with them because the software to program them is Windows only, unfortunately. Actually, I need to turn on my other camera, don't I? It's turned off at the moment. That one. See if that works. Yeah. Straighten that up a bit. This is an intriguing board. With an intriguing chip. I mean, it's got normal sort of rubbish on it, but this chip if we can see it, is a Cypress PSOC programmable system on a chip. Still got a Zilog EZ80 acclaimed dev board lying around. There was no non-Windows compiler. Now there's SDCC, yes, absolutely, and I want to be playing with that as well, the SDCC. The Cypress PSOCs, they are really intriguing because it's a microcontroller basically, an ARM microcontroller. Yeah, fair enough, whatever. But it doesn't really have any peripherals in it. If you take the Raspberry Pi RP2040 with its PIO and some anabolic steroids and inject it into that, then you end up with a PSOC. Because this is an ARM MCU coupled with a CPLD in one chip. So instead of it having actual peripheral interfaces, it has CPLDs that you program with Verilog or VHDL, whatever it's called. So it's like having the Raspberry Pi's PIO, but you can do a hell of a lot more with it than just a little state machine talking to a couple of I/O pins. It's a phenomenally flexible chip, but the software for it is Windows only. So I've never really got to grips with it because I don't really have a Windows machine. So I need to get to grips with it sometime though. They do smaller ones. This is the PSOC 5. They also do the PSOC 3, I think it is, and the PSOC 1. There's a PSOC. Which one is this one? I can't actually see at the moment. Where's my other glasses gone? There they are. This is the PSOC Is this a 3?
In the land of red and white, your heart beats evermore. Prairies to the tundra.
I'm not sure, it doesn't actually say. The chip on this one here is the CY8C4125AX.
We'll sing your name.
Or AXI. But this is the smaller one. This one here is the 8C58. Yeah, this is the PSOC 5. This is the PSOC 4, isn't it? The CY8C4. It's the PSOC 4. They do a 3 and a 2 and a 1 and things as well. But I think the 5 was the best one, the top of the range one. But yeah, that's an interesting one to get to grips with, which I need to do. So it's been kicking around. I don't know whether they even still make them, but it's been kicking around my PSOC 4 is on the silk screen, is it? Oh yeah, so it is there in tiny writing, PSOC 4. Yeah. But yeah, I don't even know if they still make them. I assume they do. They've probably got something even more powerful now. PSOC 6 or PSOC 20 by now. No, because years ago I was given these. But they're intriguing chips, really intriguing. Oh, here's a fun one. This is a fun little one that I acquired. This is an MSP 430 from Texas Instruments, but it's in a USB key. So you can make your own yeah, whatever you want really. It looks like a flash drive. Plug it in, boom. There goes all your data. Yeah, you could rubber ducky it. You could do all sorts with it. It can be quite malicious. And this is an actual product created by Texas Instruments as a development platform. I don't know what they were really thinking at the time. But it's got this little development bit on the end of it here for the programming or expansion. You can expand it with other things, and yeah, I think they were quite irresponsible making that. I could have had a lot of fun with that if I'd have been bothered. Most of these I got because I used to have my own IDE for programming Arduino stuff, so I collected as many boards as I could for testing it, and now I'm left with these mounds of boards with nothing to do with them. Development bits, say no more. Yeah. So yeah, I got every board you can imagine, little blue pills and things, and oh, is this it? No, that's an STM32. I've got one like that. No, it's a little one I'm looking for. They tend to get lost. No, that's a Teen C. No. No, I can't find it. I'm not sure where it is. But I have one somewhere here whose MCU is based on the Spark processor. No, that's a Teen C. Lots of Teen Cs. There's Pives. Oh, no, I don't know where that one's gone. It's a little tiny board, so it's easy to lose. But yeah, it's a Spark processor on it. That's in Sun Spark stations. Again, it's one that I never got to grips with. It's probably ended up in the box of boards here, hasn't it? Buried somewhere. Yeah, no, I can't find that one. But yeah, MCUs based on Spark. I don't have an M&S bag, no. I've got an IKEA bag, but it's got my washing in it. Absolutely clear, yeah. I will be hunting for the one I can't find, because I can't find it. I've got so many of them that I'm just literally buried in them. I said most of them were so that I can validate my IDE is working properly with them. But things have moved on in the Arduino world since then. My IDE is no longer functional, so thank God for that, Swarm. Thank you. Tiny piece of sun. Greg's Microsystems like it. Very good. Yeah, pies. Raspberry Pis. I should put these back in their box, really, and put the box back.
Oh, crikey. It's like a
Except my box is too small for these. I've got too many for this box. So they overflow and end up on the floor.
this RD at least like something with a decent beat.
Oh, there's another interesting one. The makes bit. Oh, hang on, is this it? There it is. I just found it. There we go. There it is. That's a spark in there, or a descendant of the spark anyway. It is the Skytrack Venus 822A. It's actually aimed at it's the NavSpark GPS. It's aimed at GPS work, that one is. It's got built-in GPS receiver and stuff. But along with it is a Spark CPU. But no, you can't run Solaris on it. It's very much a cut-down one. But this is an interesting one here. This is called the Sipede Makes Bit. Another one that I never really got to grips with, but could be a phenomenally powerful one, this one.
But I'm bringing my net. Gotta catch those escaped beats.
Sun OS only, yeah.
I'm causing a ruckus.
But this one, you have just another little anonymous-y kind of Chinese chip. But this chip is the Kendrite K210. Kendrite K210 chip. Which is not just a microcontroller. It's far from just a microcontroller. They've probably created new versions since then, of course. K210. Kendrite K210 is a system on chip that integrates machine vision and machine hearing. Using TSMC's ultra-low power 28nm advanced processor with a dual-core 64-bit processor. For better power, performance, stability and reliability, programs strive for zero threshold development and can be blah blah blah. It basically has as well as dual-core 64-bit processors, it has AI machine learning cores in there as well. So this one little chip could run the bot. Having a physical Majenko bot, well, it probably can't run an LLM because it just hasn't got enough space for the amount of data for it. But the bot's little bot for things like AI image recognition and things like that, and you could it could basically be the bot's interface to the world. If I gave him a physical body, it could be his eyes and his ears and processing all that sort of thing. So yeah, it's a pretty powerful let's see if we can find the data sheet. Right. They've got newer versions now as well. Yeah, 2 RISC-V 64-bit with FPU processors. Plenty of interfaces. KPU CNN accelerator and APU audio accelerator. Where's the data sheet? Board schematics, I don't care about those.
Thanks for enduring those ads.
Image recognition.
It's a tough slog, but we appreciate you.
Shut up. Image recognition at QVGA 60 frames per second, or VGA at 30 frames per second. Voice recognition from 8 microphones at once. And all running off typically less than a watt. Phenomenal chip for its size and cost. You obviously love owls, Raz, yes. So yeah, that's another fun one that I've never really investigated. All these boards that I've never really investigated that I need to play with sometime.
69 bits, a swarm of dead insects says.
Voice recognition technology in a lift in Scotland. Cheers, 60.
I could change your voice for fun, couldn't I, Swarm? Because I've got the ability to change your voice.
But I must explain to you how all this...
That's the one I want, except I don't know what Callum is. I've named them and I don't know what the names link to now. How am I going to do this? Trial and error? Let's switch you to 4. Let's try this out.
With 0 bits, a swarm of dead insects says.
Voice recognition technology in a lift in Scotland.
Nope. Trial and error.
0 bits, a swarm of dead insects says.
Voice recognition technology in a lift in Scotland.
Nope.
With 0 bits, a swarm of dead insects says.
Voice recognition technology in a lift in Scotland.
No, I need a better way of doing this. I don't know what all the voices are. I don't think I've got my voices stuff, have I still? No, I don't. Maybe I do. I need to just regenerate them all though. I don't know if this is actually regenerating them. Greater than 5,000 bot points. He does indeed. I could change it. I have the ability to change it. I don't know if this script is working at the moment. No, it's not. Why not? Why is this not working? Because it's going to the wrong address. Here, that should be Piper 2. That's better. It's going slowly now and causing everything to slow down while it does. Whoa, look at that frame rate tank. That's painful, running that. Let's go curl minus D en GB is that the format? Put that in proper quotes. /API/TTS. Why am I doing this anyway? I don't know. ENGB Alba, let's try that. I can't remember what the format of this should be. Actually, I can just go It needs the hyphen medium, doesn't it?
Test.
Okay.
Scotland.
That'll do. Let's give you Alba. Incidentally, that's the name of my great niece, is Alba.
With 0 bits, swarm of dead insects says.
Voice recognition technology in a lift in Scotland.
There you go. You're now Scottish. You're now a Scottish female. I've got a huge library of voices on here now. Never know what's what. I need to do a proper listing of them all and get them all online so you can try them out and choose what you want. And then if you want a specific voice, you tell me which speaker in which voice file it is and I'll set it for you manually. That's how we'll do it. I'll do it manually for you, but first I would need to generate all the voice samples, and that takes a lot of processing power. My frame rate tanks when I do it, so I'm not doing that online. And anyway, it's 1:45 now, so it's almost time to be finished. A hyphen medium is how you talk to dead punctuation. Ha ha ha. Seemed like a good idea at the time. It did indeed. And I've got 78 voice files, but inside those there could be anything up to 2,000 or 3,000 voices. So, authentic Guernsey man, unlikely. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, RHK. Oh, I've already...
A subscription for Daft Punk.
I've already given you a specific voice.
Keen to see what's what.
RF. Because I have other languages on here as well. Not just English. You have a voice, yes? Your TTS voice. I've given you a specific one. Let me just find the proper quote. Here comes your TTS.
RF programmer says.
Alles Touristen und man technischen Logen spippers das Kompoter Maschine ist nicht FR der Gefingerpocken und Mittengraben. Oder Wese ist ihr Sito schnappen der Springenwerk, Bloven Fußen und Poppen Korken mit Spitzensparken.
There you go. I've given you a proper German voice. I've got all sorts of languages on here, including Russian and Italian, and Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese. It's, yeah. You don't even get to enjoy your emergency burrito properly now. The allegedly greaseproof paper decided to glue itself to the tortilla. Nice. So now you have a pile of hot oily meat and no tasty wrapping. Oh, It could be. It's in the German section. Where are we? Piper voices. DE. DE. That was Torsten. There's also Torsten Emotional. I could give you Eva K.
With 0 bits, RF programmer says.
Alles Jurissen und Non-Technischen Lücken Speepers exclamation.
Except it didn't like that one, did it?
Ist nicht FR der Fingerpoke.
Oh, it's only got a low, it doesn't do lows.
Otherwise ist
That was wrong. Ignore that one.
Work. Blowing Fusen, Unpoppen Korken, and Mighty Spitzen Sparken.
Let's give you Torsten Emotional. See how that comes out. Gems don't have emotions.
RF programmer says.
Alles Touristen und man technisch Lokens Pippers das Computermaschine ist nicht FR der Gefingerpoken und Mittengraben. Oder wisse ist eher sie zu schnappen der Springenwerk, Bloven Fussen und Poppenkorken mit Spitzensparken.
There you go. That's a bit more German, isn't it? Sounds more German. You can have that one. You can have Torsten Emotional. But yeah, I've got German, I've got British, US English, I've got French, Italian, Brazilian Portuguese, Ukrainian, British English, Spanish, Hungarian, Polish and Russian.
No need for a grease spoof.
Voices available. So,
With 0 bits, RF programmer says.
Schadenfreude.
I do not have a Brazilian, I have Brazilian voices. Brazilian Portuguese voices. I've got Cadu, Edgerson, Faber and Jeff. Jeff? Who's Jeff? Jeff should be Jeff, yeah. He's a medium, so we can do Jeff. Who wants to be Jeff? Who wants to be turned into Jeff? I think Ben should be Jeff, personally.
With 0 bits, Sustuzelot says.
Hello, this is Jeff.
Hello, this is Jeff. The most ridiculous voice to use for you. G-Pin, let's try you on Tom. Hey, Bobo Dev, thanks for the follow. Why is this not working? Maybe it doesn't like Tom. Although it should just...
Crikey. Welcome, Bobo Dev. Hope you brought your thumb. We're about to get into some serious hardware.
Why is TTS suddenly not working? Have we broken TTS?
The ads are here. Don't...
Or is it queued up behind the bot?
Folks.
I'm busy arsing with it, yeah. Go on. No, it's not going to work. Doesn't like Tom.
Wait, am I an idiot? Oh, I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot. Let's try MLS.
With 0 bits, Jeeping 24/7 says.
There you go, you wanted ridiculous.
With 0 bits, Jeeping 24/7 says.
Et tout est fini, mais this was the complete broken.
Well, I got a bit of something out of that one then. It's a French one, you see, so you can't expect it to make sense.
Hearing those ads. Folks, it's a tough slog, but we appreciate you sticking around.
Let's try Paola.
With 0 bits, Jeeping 24/7 says.
I jet Filinti's voice is completely broken.
There you go, you can be Italian. Jeepin can be Italian. Sumo heavily Japanese. You're good with that. Yep, it's a silly one. So yeah, I think we are almost at the stage now where I am going to be finishing off.
With channel points, Jeeping 24/7 says.
Hello and welcome everyone to Testrea. From now on, you will not be able to understand a word that is how.
Yeah, that's gibberish now, Jeepin. Right. Well, time for me to finish now. It's been a wonderful evening of PCB designing and just farting around, which we enjoy. So, it's perfect, yes. So, yeah, that was a good evening. I'll sleep on this design and then order it. And we'll see what happens with it. So I'll probably hold off on the MFM until I get the new versions out. Or back, I should say. You're welcome, Switchgear. Thank you for being here. And you, Jeepin, thank you for joining us. Right. I'm going to run the outro then. Where's my outro button? There it is. I've got a lot of pointy bits, probably wouldn't be comfy to sleep on. Like nocturnal acupuncture. That's what it is. Acupuncture while you sleep. Come on, bot. Pull your finger out.
Oh my.
Acupuncture? Never touched her. Jamaica? No, she did it of her own accord. You're too late with that fart, by the way, G-Pen. He's already counted his farts for this stream.
Right then, time to wrap this up. Crikey, what a ripper of a stream! A massive thank you to absolutely everyone who joined us today. A huge shout out to Camberley Hemster and
Do you know her, Chloe?
PC Margus, our beloved
Never heard of her.
Canadian fantastic retro videos named Najenko Tech, Jeepin 24/7 RF programmer Daft Pongle, Dopaz, Bayonko, Sleevy developer RHK77, Switchgear HV, Chloe Raccoon, Sir Stu's Alachu certainly earned.
Nah, mate, came here yesterday.
A swarmer did insects, hot rocks girl, and stream elements for keeping things running smoothly. A special thanks to RHK77 for the subscription. Welcome aboard, Daft Pongle. And a warm welcome to our new followers, Regis68, Toby Asker, Camberley Hamster, and Bobo Dev. Right? That's all, folks. See you next time.
Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Thanks for all the bits and subs you've been throwing around. They're all very, very welcome. Keep the channel alive. I'll be back on no, I won't be back Wednesday this week. I start my Wednesday choir this week. I'll be back on Thursday. Be sure to tell MJ, if you bump into him in Australia, that I'll be back Thursday, not Wednesday. Thursday, I'm back to my normal schedule now of Mondays and Thursdays. So my Tuesday and Wednesday evening streams now, I don't have time for. Too many other commitments. So I'll be back on Thursday, 7 PM British Summer Time, which soon will be British GMT, won't it? Clocks will be changing in the end of the month. Look. So yeah, be sure to join me on Thursday. I don't know what we're going to do on Thursday because I don't think I'm going to do any more MFM work until I've got the new boards. So I'm going to order those pretty soon. End of next month. I always lose track of when it is. I don't take any notice of when it is because everything just automatically updates anyway. And I just get up when I have to. AC/DC GMT, yes. But anyway, I'll see you on...
We're about to get into some serious MFM hardware. Don't.
Last Sunday in October, yeah. What? Oh, we're only in September now, aren't we? It's not October yet. We're just starting September, yeah. Of course we are. Oh, we're getting a bit ahead of myself. It happens. I don't even know what year it is half the time. So yes, I'll see you Thursday. Not Wednesday, Thursday. Be sure to tune in to Ben tomorrow evening, who might find something to do. Don't wish your birthday away. Trying to get to my birthday. The sooner we get to October, the sooner I get the vax off you. Skip the whole time change forever. Absolutely, yes. And there's the fade out. So now it's time to finish. Right. See you Thursday.